Leo. Welcome to Free Spirit Tarot for your November monthly Sun, Moon, Rising. Alright, Leo, for you, it is in my imaginative realm that I found you wavering your hands, doing things, increasing your consciousness with your field of reach, allowing things to move in and move out and stretch your consciousness. And I just feel that's just what you are doing. So this is going to be, if you're new to Free Spirit Tarot, the monthlies get into, I use the seven-day planetary system to do all of my readings. For the monthly, we'll check out your personal need to ground yourself this month, how you're nurturing yourself. Then we'll go into how you're pushing that energy out, how people are receiving your energy, how people are seeing you, your intentions, your actions, your instincts. And then we're going to go into your manifestation. What are you manifesting into your life naturally? What are the situations that are coming up or rising? And the real question on your mind this month, the real question you're trying to answer, trying to figure out. Then we're going to expand into the future and figure out what's there and what's the potential outcome of your week, of your month. What you will sort of learn and gain wisdom on and understanding in. And also what luck might fall into your life and things like that. Then we're going to look at the past situations and how that kind of affected your month now. Also your partner of interest. So who's there? Also what you sort of want out of this month, or what are you trying to sort of achieve? Then we're going to look at what you need to put more energy into, what you need to get to the nitty-gritty of, what you sort of might need to hold back on, And then we're going to see the personal growth outcome of what this all will bring you at the end of the month. The totality of the situation, your vitality, your shine, okay? So, for starters, we're going to get an emanation oracle, aka heaven or hell. You better believe it. We're going to clarify your tarot with the line strider. And then at the end, we'll get a planetary card, a color card, and a number card. Let's dance, Leo. So let's go ahead and see what we got for you, Leo. Let's see if you got heaven or hell, Leo. Heaven or hell. What do we have for Leo for the month of November? Sun, moon, and rising. What do we have for Leo for the month of November? Sun, moon, rising. Leo, you have hell, Gevura. Now, Gevura is the position in the tree of separation, creating a boundary in the situation, balancing out a relationship, balancing out a circumstance, balancing out an event, a certain part of your life needing to be understood as a boundary, understood as this is what it's going to take for me to even be within the situation or deal with the situation, or to create balance, create judgment on the situation. So you probably already submitted yourself to the situation. You probably already felt the situation. Now you understand what you can and can't do, or how much you can deal with and not deal with. Now it's time for you to put that sword into place where things are separated in a way where you can still maintain your spirituality, your spiritual sense, but still give and receive. Okay? If this resonates, Leo, subscribe, hit the bell. Also, link below for everything Free Spirit Tarot related. Let's dance. Alright. Underlining is heaven, Remph, angel of time. So it's all about, the time for the right process. Everything is going according to plan, or things might feel like it's going according to plan. The time is just right, waiting for the right time for things. It feels like you're waiting for the right time. the things. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Let's go ahead and jump into your tarot here. What do we have for Leo for the month of November? Sun, Moon, and Rising. The Knight of Swords popped out here. Might be jumping really fast at something because of your thinking, taking action on your thoughts. Taking action on your thoughts. What do we have for Leo for the month of November? Let's get 4 more shuffles. It's not letting me shuffle. What do we have for Leo for the month of November? What do we have for Leo for the month of November? What do we have for Leo for the month of November? What do we have for Leo for the month of November? Wow, we'll spill out here, Leo. 2 more shuffles for Leo for the month of November. Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's so hard to shuffle these cards for some reason. These are very easy. There's some friction throughout this month for you, for sure. Definitely a couple learning curves. 2 more shuffles. What do we have for Leo for the month? Wow. Oh my goodness. For the month of November. Last shuffle. What do we have for Leo for the month of November? Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, Leo, let's do it. So we have the Page of Wands in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, 9 of Swords in the upright, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, which popped out when I was shuffling. And then last but not least, the King of Pentacles. Underlining is the King of Wands in reverse. So, King of Wands in reverse. You know, off the bat, the underlining energy, manipulation, strong manipulation, hard, fiery, passionate, visualizing manipulation, manipulating the situation in your terms, on your terms, okay? Demanding and dominating the situation. So you could look people right in the eye and just bestow your vision on people. Really control, really move things in your form, regardless of anything. And that is the feeling that I'm getting from this reading. Starting off, you have the Page of Wands in the reverse. You have the personal need to jump into a lot of relationships or a lot of new passionate things that might not necessarily be good for you, but to the expense of learning and gaining as much wisdom as possible. It might be a lot of bad relationships. It might be a lot of bad things that you're just jumping into new, expressing yourself into new. A lot of people that you might not be sure of, but jump into things with, you know, or feeling really strong about something that you're not completely sure of, and it might not be so good for you. Having that ability to fail. And this is grounding you this month with the Page of Cups in the reverse. This is being seen. You're being seen as someone who is jumping into new relationships. You're always with a new person. Or you're always with a new person. You're always in a new creative endeavor. You know? Because you have that need to jump into stuff. You have that need to fail. You have the need to gain more from life, being a free spirit. And you intend to jump into new creative things this month. You intend to search and explore the deep desires that you have, or these new desires that come up based upon how you passionately feel at this time. And people see you with a new person. People see you in new things because you really feel as though you need to. 9 of Swords. You're manifesting a lot of anxiety throughout the month because you're really thinking about your personal, your personality, your personal self, you know, what you intend to do, your ambitions. You're thinking about why you do it, the truth of the matter, of why you want to express this, or why do you feel passionate about these new situations? Why do you feel so passionate about being able to fail, being a free spirit? Why do you feel as though, why do you feel like, it's just having a lot of anxiety. You're manifesting in situations where you have to really think about what it is that you're doing, and also manifesting a lot of anxiety in the situation, also manifesting a lot of sleepless nights. You're overthinking about the situation, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. So as you're jumping into creative endeavors and situations here, you sort of just overthink. You sort of just kind of over ponder on the situation, really questioning your personal ambition. Really questioning your personal truth. You have the 10 of Pentacles here. So you're kind of expanding into less of a community help. A lot of people aren't really supporting you as much as they used to. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger as the month of November kind of moves towards December. You're also sort of, it's like almost like losing resources, but at the same time, it's like before it gets to the end, you might take a big risk on everything you have to make it a final attempt based upon you just kind of jumping out there on something new. Not really sure, but wanting that experience and wanting that knowledge and gaining more for yourself, and doing this in a very creative way on things that are really deep within that drive that you have, And I feel like a lot of the community is not really feeling that support or wanting to support you because you're very critical on yourself this month. A lot of thoughts keeping you up, keeping you in agony, keeping you in fear. You have the 5 of Wands in reverse. So you really want to not deal with the conflict. You really don't want to deal with too many people that are not on the same vibe as you. Too many people that are not, feeling the world the way you want to feel it. You know what I mean? And so as the competition or as the passion or as the heat builds, you fade into the background and you go into your own space and you do your own thing. If it's not working here, you're going to go there. Wherever it will happen, people will see you in your creative energy, but not in a creative space where things aren't working in your favor. That is not going to be what you're dealing with. Also, whoever it is that you're dealing with, all right, the person of interest mostly you're dealing with, they're not going to deal with anything competitive. If you have a different opinion, they're not going to match it with you. They're not going to argue it with you. They're going to fade and do their own thing. They're not going to battle. They're going to be passive, okay? So they're not going to play devil's advocate. They're not going to challenge your opinion. They're going to be very passive, and they're going to be very mutable to whatever it is that you're doing. Sort of accept everything you're doing. So as you push out that creative intent, as you push out that creative energy towards them, right? Because you feel passionately about that, they're just going to agree with everything that you're saying. And you sort of want them to be passive. But really, you sort of really want, it's not that you want them to be passive. You just want situations, you don't want to deal with anything that's not flowing your way. But it seems like the person you're dealing with is sort of just agreeing with what you're saying. And so you have to just understand how that can sort of be beneficial, but not completely and wholly be beneficial. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse, right? In the position of time restriction, Saturn position, so in this position, basically, you want to work harder. You want to not be you want to watch the tongue. You want to watch thinking and actions. You want to watch yourself moving too quickly, right? So it's a good time to slow down. If you take action, double think. It shows that you're moving a bit too fast, right? I feel like a lot of bad karma is going to come from you just moving off of how you think instantly, So it's about trying to take action quick, but in a more sensible and mindful way. If you want to take fast action, then I'd suggest try to double think before you take actions, because the passion is sort of new and strong here. It's not super strong, but it's new, so it might feel stronger than usual this month. with the Knight of Pentacles. I thought it was Knight of Swords, so it's not Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. So you want to, and scratch what I said, you want to sort of work on dedication towards your financial stability. And also anything that is experiences, anything health related, anything that's solid and reliable, you want to work on keeping your routine in check, making sure your routine is in check, making sure you're doing it every day and being diligent in your routine. Because you have a strong passion for new stuff, a strong passion to jump into new creative things that are not so healthy for you, but you would gain a whole lot of wisdom and knowledge in, you know. But it shows that you're putting a lot of the things that you have to do and maintain your your money on, stability, maintain your routine on. It shows that these new passionate things are cutting away at your what is going to make you successful and prosperous. And at the end of the day, in the Sun position, you have the King of Wands. I feel like you learn enough to become very wealthy. I feel like you learn enough at the end of this month to know, truly know, and also feel with the knowledge you have of being on top. You somehow come to a great power, and that great power of stability, that great power of reliability. You become the most reliable person this month. And people come to you for help, resources, money, experience, understanding, and questions on how to do it like you. Okay, Leo? That's great. If that resonates, Leo, subscribe, like the video, hit that bell to be notified for more videos that I do here in the future. We're going to get a planetary card. What planetary card do we have for Leo? Leo, what planetary card do we have for you? Wow, planetary card we have for you is Trangelium Galaxy. Trangelium Galaxy. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Whatever that means to you. Let's go ahead and get a color card and a number card. We're going to head right now. Number card for Leo. What do we have for Leo? Leo, what number card do we have for you? Leo, we have 12 breaking down. Oh, we have 21 breaking down to a 3. So there's a situation that's going to be created in your favor. All right. You might have a lot of creativity blooming this month. Definitely a situation created for you. Something that is going to manifest this month. Okay, for sure. And let's get a color card for you, Leo. You have black. Black. You have, no, you have blue. I can't see. You have blue. Okay, you can't see it, but it's blue. We're going to forget the number color cards, but you have blue. So something blue is important this month. Okay, so keep your eyes open for the color blue. It might be something that you manifested and you want to be aware of. All right, Leo, this is your monthly November Sun, Moon, and Rising general reading. If it resonates, like the video, subscribe, hit that mother freaking bell. And until next time, I'll see you next month.